Hey, hey, hey. Welcome back to Ride to Independence. I'm your host, Trish. This episode is all about senior living and what it really takes to live life on your own terms as you age. Because some conversations don't need an interview, they need reflection. And today I want to talk about something that affects every stage of life. The decisions we make early in life shape our independence, confidence, and long-term well-being in our senior years. Let's dive in. Let's start with the early years. This is the time when many of you are single, right? No partners, no kids yet. You're thinking about what you want to be. You want independence, you want a career, you want to build a life on your own terms. And then life happens. You meet someone who has the potential to change the direction of your life. Maybe you never thought about having kids. It wasn't part of your plan. But you meet that person and you ask yourself, would I have children with this person? And if the answer is yes, life shifts. You build a family. You build a life. And often your career takes a back seat. And you're also not thinking about taking care of your body. I relate to this deeply because that's exactly what happened to me. It didn't mean my goals disappeared. It meant I adjusted. I found another way forward. For me, that opportunity came when my baby was just 6 months old. When I opened my music school, I saw an opening and I took it. Those early decisions built my confidence, my independence, and my ability to adapt. And they mattered more than I realized at the time. But not everyone uses their early years with that kind of awareness. Some people spend years chasing fun, partying, living only for the moment, not thinking about the future yet. And when maturity hasn't caught up, the body and mind often pay the price later. I've seen this firsthand in my own family. I watched a family member lose more than 20 years of his life to addiction. No stable career, no marriage, no children, poor health, and long recovery. Even now, later in life, the struggle hasn't disappeared. Loneliness remains. The body's in poor condition with brittle bones and significant tooth loss. That's not judgment. That's reality. Early choices don't disappear. They follow you to the end. Now let's talk about midlife. You have a career, you're doing well, maybe you're married, you're raising a family. Life feels good. And because you feel fine, you stop paying attention to your body. You tell yourself, I'll exercise later. I'll deal with my weight later. This isn't just midlife. Everyone gains weight. Menopause hits, hormones shift. Before you know it, you're 50 or 60 pounds overweight. And you look around and think, well, so is everyone else. But here's what's happening inside your body, slowly and quietly. Extra weight puts constant stress on your knees, hips, and lower back. Your heart works harder just to function. Insulin resistance builds. Inflammation increases throughout the body. Your muscle declines while fat increases. Your energy drops. Mobility becomes harder. And because this happens in slow motion, you ignore it. Yes, you can improve your health later in life, but waiting changes the outcome. When decades of neglect pile up, the body doesn't always bounce back. Your skin loses elasticity. Muscle is harder to rebuild. Hormones are harder to regulate. Aging accelerates, and it becomes harder to reverse long-term damage. This isn't fear. This is biology. But then at 50, it happens. You're diagnosed with diabetes, almost like clockwork, and suddenly you're forced to pay attention. The medications start. The reality sets in. That scary moment when you realize you're not healthy and something has to change. Yes, lifestyle changes can help at that point, but waiting has already changed the outcome because your body doesn't reset. It adapts with consequences. That's why I'm always so direct about not waiting because later always costs more. Now, let's talk about entering your senior years. This is when everything you've done before starts to show up, but it's also when daily choices still matter. Medical professionals constantly tell us the same thing: feed your body well, move your body daily. That means walking, that means strength training, resistance training, not to be a bodybuilder, but to stay independent. Muscle is what helps you get out of the chair. Muscle is what keeps you steady on your feet. Muscle is what protects your joints. And once it's gone, it's very hard to get back. Senior health isn't just physical, it's cognitive. Medical guidance also tells us that keeping your brain active is critical. That means learning new things, a new language, piano or guitar lessons, tennis, chess, anything that forces your brain to work differently. When you do that, you keep your brain engaged. You give it a reason to stay sharp. If you plan on living an active life, these are not optional habits. They're foundational. Now, let's talk about loneliness among seniors. This one doesn't get talked about enough because loneliness is one of the biggest threats for seniors. Many seniors didn't lose friends, they just stopped building new ones because work ended. Kids moved away. Independence isn't just physical, it's emotional and social. If you don't have people to laugh with, to show up for you when you need to talk to someone, that's a problem. Start building your community before you need it. If you did hear my episode number 60, From Isolation to Connection, Stitch Global Impact, take a listen. This episode is with Andrew Dowling, the founder of Stitch. He built a global senior community to help seniors connect no matter where you live. I'll put the details in the notes. This is a real way to meet new friends in your community, no matter where you live. Independence doesn't disappear overnight. It erodes slowly when we delay taking responsibility for our health, our movement, our mindset. And this isn't just my opinion. Research published in the Journal of American Medical Association shows that regular physical activity and strength training to help preserve muscle, mobility, and independence as we age, while mental stimulation supports brain health. So don't wait for pain. Don't wait for a diagnosis. Don't wait until the cost is higher than it needs to be. But here's the reality. Everyone was always busy. Everyone had responsibilities. The difference is some people still made movement a priority. The choices you make early, the habits and the actions you take in your midlife years, all determines how independent your life will be in your senior years. So start now because independence later is built today. And the truth is, what you do in your 40s, 50s, and even earlier show up loud and clear in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. I should know. I work with seniors on a daily basis, and I see how they struggle with movement, how they struggle with loneliness, and I see how dementia progresses. So take action now. Don't wait until it's too late to build great senior years. If this episode resonated with you, please share it with someone who needs to hear it. Don't forget to follow and subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. You can also watch other episodes on YouTube and connect with me on social media. Links are in the show notes. Until next time, keep driving your dreams to reality, one step at a time.